And we begin tonight with the latest in the ongoing financial crisis in the city of Dunkirk. You may remember just a few weeks ago, of course, we told you about the city treasurer's office being shut down by the state comptroller. Good evening, I'm Scott Levin.
And I'm Mary Alice Demler. That office has since reopened, but the financial woes continue, and now state legislators are trying to get involved. 2 on your side's Andy Payton has the latest.
If you couldn't tell by the caution tape a few weeks ago, the city of Dunkirk is in trouble. Currently facing a $20 million budget deficit, and most recently seeing its own treasurer's office shut down by the state comptroller.
We need to do some really hard looks at what's going on here.
State Senator George Borrello believes he has a way to fix it, proposing a bill that would create a financial control board to oversee the city's finances.
The idea is to have an outside entity come in objectively and see what they can do to help right the ship there.
It's been at least 12 years of not addressing an issue that could potentially blown up, which has actually blown up.
City officials previously crediting this blow-up to past issues at City Hall, a loss in population, and the continued effects of the unexpected loss of its largest taxpayer in NRG Energy, prompting the city to introduce an 84% property tax to try to help them dig out.
Well, no, of course it's not acceptable.
Senator Borrello says that can't be the answer, and is why he feels Dunkirk needs this board to oversee them rather than replace them, so they can be retaught how to manage their finances in the future.
This is about somebody in place that can take an outside look and ensure that ultimately they can do the heavy lifting when it comes to really digging into what needs to be done.
But assistance isn't new to the city of Dunkirk, with the state recently providing an $18.5 million loan in oversight from the comptroller's office on its current budget.
Why is this going to be different this time around?
Well, look, this is a control board, so this is a whole different entity than what was done before. I think that this board, along with the local elected officials and other stakeholders in the community working together, we can help right the ship in Dunkirk.
Now, we reached out to the city of Dunkirk for comment, but they did not get back to us. Senator Borrello tells me his goal is for this bill to be passed by the end of the legislative session in June. Scott, Mary Alice.
A really interesting proposition here, Andy. Have we ever seen anything like this before?
Yeah, it certainly is, and it's interesting you bring that up because we actually did see something like this earlier in the 2000s here in Buffalo, where the state came in and they created a board similar to this when there was a significant financial problem there. They called it the Fiscal Stability Authority that helped the city recover from that significant deficit at that time. And Senator Borrello says there's actually a board similar to this one in Nassau County,
Oh, really?
down in Long Island. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Andy, thank you for that update.